What's going on, everybody? This is my last video number 5, called data encapsulation. Now, what is data encapsulation? Data encapsulation is the separation of the representation of data from the applications that use the data at a logical level, a programming language feature that enforces information hiding. Now we ask ourselves, from this definition of data encapsulation, why is data encapsulation useful? Well, in some instances, you might need to secure types of information that you're using. Now let's go on to our next slide, a real-world example. Now, a great example of this would be the relationship between cars and their owners. All the functions of cars are encapsulated with the owners. No one else can access that car except the owner. Let's move on to our coding example. Now, in this coding example, in the above example, the data members integer x, float sq, and other data members and member functions sample, example char, se, in function, and other member functions are bundled and put inside a single anonymous entity called class best. Now, in related vocab, we have data abstraction. Data abstraction is the separation of data types' logical properties from its implication. Now, data abstraction versus encapsulation. Encapsulation is one step beyond abstraction. While abstraction involves reducing a real-world entity into its essential defining characteristics, encapsulation extends this idea by also modeling and linking the functionality of that entity. Encapsulation essentially links the data to the operations that can be performed upon that data. Now, in the bigger scheme of things, we can see data encapsulation in telecommunication. Encapsulation is the inclusion of one data structure within another structure, so that the first data structure is hidden for the time being. For example, TCP/IP formatted data packet can be encapsulated within an ATM frame, another kind of transmitted data unit, within the context of transmitting and receiving the ATM frame. The encapsulated packet is simply a stream of bits between the ATM data that describes the transfer. And that's it for my last and final video.